So hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Deb. It's Deb's Corner. You're on Deb's Corner. Today I'm outdoors because the weather's getting better. So it's so weird though because it's I think it's 70 or 71 degrees right now. Let's check the weather. So, and I can't even log into my phone, but it's supposed to be 77 to 78 degrees. I think that's what the high is. Actually, I lied, not 78, 70, 71, or 72. Whatever, doesn't matter. It is so beautiful out here. So I am like out on my deck, just enjoying the sun. So I wanted to start this video. This video may be a gardening video. I don't know, but I've started planting my seeds, my seedlings, because I plan to garden again this year. I'm switching up the way things are going to be arranged in my garden. Last year, you guys saw my last year garden. That's the thing about outdoors, bug starts coming, but it's okay. Mosquito season is not here yet, so I'm going to enjoy this as much as possible. But I was saying about last year, I have a gardening video for last year, and I showed you what I planted. And so I saw what was successful and what was not, because last year was really my first year because we moved, and it's really my first year like just getting a taste of how and what grows here during the spring, summer season, and maybe fall too. So this year I saw what was successful and what was not. So last year I think I showed you I planted mango from my actual mango seeds. I planted cucumber from actual cucumber seeds. I planted avocados from an actual avocado seed. And when I say actual avocado, actual mango seed, whatever, it's like we went to the store, we bought the fruits, we were done with the fruits and the seeds were left, and I just grew the plant from that seed rather than going out and buying one. So we planted lemon, and we did the same thing for lemon seeds. This year, so last year I planted regular lemon, if there is such a thing, but the regular lemon seeds, and that didn't germinate as much as I thought it would. It produced about 4 leaves, and it's just like, they look like seedlings. They didn't even grow. The avocado, I believe, is the avocado plant that grew like really massively. So that grew. So this year I want to plant Meyer lemons, because out in the west where I moved from, Meyer lemons actually grew in abundance. So I was like, you know what, let me just try it. I don't like Meyer lemons because it feels like it's genetically modified, because it's sweeter and it's sour but not too sour. So there's a blend of sweet and sour, kind of like a, is it like a grapefruit? I don't think it's like a grapefruit, but just not that whole thing. So I'm like, don't want that. So we'll try it. I don't want it, but we'll try it. I love lemons in my smoothies. I love making lemon cakes when I can. So I love lemon. Lemon is very beneficial. I use lemon in our like cold remedy stuff, so it's very beneficial. So I love lemons. So that's what I'm switching up from last year. Last year I planted cucumbers from cucumber seeds. That didn't germinate at all. So I'm not doing that. So I actually bought cucumber seeds from the store. This year, or last year actually, habanero peppers were planted, but I bought the seedlings from the nursery. That didn't germinate as much. So I'm like, wait, does that not do well here? So I'm gonna try it again. I know when I was living further north, from where I am right now, before I moved west, my garden, I had a small garden, but my garden produced or yielded a lot of habanero peppers. So I'm like, wait, why didn't that happen this time around? I don't know. But I'm gonna take one more crack at it this growing season and see if my habanero peppers will grow. So this year I plan to plant, I already started my tomato seedlings, my chili pepper seedlings, my green pepper seedlings, my red pepper seedlings. I think that's, oh yeah, and well, there's this thing in Nigeria called Inyala. Well, in Igbo in the East they call it Inyala or Afufa. So I planted that. It's like mini eggplant. So I planted that. And I planted, is it green leaves or scent leaves? Was it as one of the, I think it was scent leaves. It's called Nchanwu from the east. If you're from the east, Nchanwu. It's kind of like a basil like herb, right? But it's just a Nigerian version. So I planted those, and so now I want to finish planting more tomatoes. I got Roma tomato seeds, and I got beefsteak seeds. So I want to finish planting those seedlings. Plant more red pepper seedlings, because I eat red peppers like crazy, so I need a lot. Planted some red pepper seedlings, and that's what I actually want to do. So I need to go and buy soil, like one more bag of soil. Right now I get my soil from Costco. It's safe to be a member, but I get my soil from Costco because it's like I forgot how many pounds. Is it 20 pound, 10 pound? I don't know. I forgot the pound, but it's a huge bag of, it's a soil that's mixed with compost. So it's very great for organic, and it's organic soil. It's very great for organic gardening. I don't spray pesticides on my garden. The thing that I use to like keep bugs away is neem oil. It didn't work too well last year because they ate up my snap peas. They ate up my my green leaves. They ate a lot of stuff. I was like, this buggers, but whatever. We'll try neem oil again this season. So I'm excited about planting this season because I feel like I have a grasp on what is going to grow and what is not going to grow. So I actually want to start now because the weather is nice. I submitted my coursework, and I'm actually waiting to receive a grade from it. Once that's done, if I get a grade from it, I can go ahead and start planting my seedlings. If I don't, and I need to course correct, this grade is in progress. I hope I pass this because this is my third time doing this. But if I pass this, then I can just go ahead and start seedling and then show you guys what I'm doing. Right now I'm starting my seeds in my garage. So my garage on one corner, it's filled with like baby like seedling holders, like it's all over the garage. And it looks like I'm gonna create two more big ones, but that's gonna help me when it's time to plant. It's gonna help me with transporting it into my garden. I think last year, the video of my garden video, I showed you guys my makeshift garden. It's mostly garden beds. It's about 5 garden beds. So I'm going to use that space wisely this year. I am not planting strawberries this year. I am not, because they're so evasive. They take over your whole garden. So that's not going to happen. So what I plan to do, one bed will be for herbs, like all herbs, like basil. It could be for my cilantro, my parsley, like all the herbs, chives, all the herbs will go there. And then I would have, and I want to plant a lot of basil, because what I do with my basil is that during the end of the fall season, because here it's still hot during the fall, towards the tail end of fall it's still hot. So I plan to, like, when it starts to get cold, whatever, I plan to just take all that basil, air dry it, and then turn it into dried basil for the winter and early spring. So that's what I did last year. I really like the flavor, so I plan to plant a lot of basil. So that's that. So one garden bed would be basically herbs. The next one would just be purely tomatoes. Oh my gosh, tomatoes. Tomatoes last year, we got a large amount of yield from 3 plants of tomatoes. So this year I plan to go all out, just plant different varieties of tomatoes all in one bed so that we can enjoy. So I cooked pasta sauce with it. I made salads with the tomatoes. I would just munch on the tomatoes. Tomatoes in the garden is so great. So one bed will be tomatoes, and then there's another bed where I will plant like my cucumbers. I plan to plant potatoes this season, which I'm already growing them inside. So plant, and that's from actual potatoes. You let them kind of sprout and then you just plant them. I will probably show you how I did that as I get into my garden video, but like I said, I'm waiting for this thing to like for me to receive my grade. So I mean, so I don't have to stay here on this computer anymore. But potatoes. I plan to plant potatoes. I wanted to plant sweet potatoes, but I feel like with potatoes you need like a large ground, and I don't feel like I have a large enough ground because the soil is definitely not organic, and I don't want to dig my ground and put the produce in there because the ground is not organic. I would have to till the soil, remove all inorganic soil, and put all organic soil, so it's considered organic, right? So I don't want to do that. I know for sure my garden bed soil and everything is organic, so it's contained, so I can deal with that. So yeah, I think I should walk you guys to my garden. I didn't really do much to it this winter season. I just uprooted all the old whatever plants, dead plants, and then left it bare. They said you're supposed to put like leaves, but I don't want to put leaves. It's too late now because my soil already has compost. I don't want to do that. So I'm gonna walk you guys to the garden, show you how the garden is looking right now, and then show you, I guess, the garage, the seedlings that I started, and then maybe I can show you the process of, like, again, starting a seedlings is easy. You get like, you go to the store, if you don't have, so use any egg carton container, paper egg carton container. You can use a bunch of stuff that you have in your house, plastics, but if you use plastic, make sure you drill holes in the bottom so drainage from the water, when you're watering the seedlings, water can drain out of the pot or the compartment that you put it in. But starting seeds or doing seedlings, it's very easy. I would say I have a green thumb, but it just comes naturally. I don't know, but I have a green thumb, and that's great, right? I love gardening. That's another thing I want to do. I was going to say I love gardening because it's very therapeutic, but there's something as I looked over to my garden area, I kind of want to plan out the walk, like the little pathway to the garden beds. I want to plan it out well so that grass is not growing, because we do get snakes here, and last season I saw like a baby snake, a garden snake, and I don't want any contact with snakes. So I'm trying to figure out a way where I put a weed cloth over the grass. It killed some in some areas, it didn't, but I actually want to do that and then put like some kind of pathway through the garden bed, so you're seeing what you're stepping on versus grass where something or a snake could be hiding. So that's the only thing I want to do this year. That's what I'm trying to figure out. What should I put, small rocks, or should I just put actual concrete on the floor, blocks of concrete on the floor as a pathway? I don't know. So I'm trying to figure that out. Let me walk you to the garden. I'm show you guys what I am working with. I'm starting off with this season, right? Right now, this is my garden. Oh my God, it's so sunny out here. So this is my garden. Basically garden beds, right? So I have my garden beds. It's so funny that some crops survived. Yeah, some crops survived the winter season. It's so funny. Like, I don't know if you guys can pan down here, but down here I have green onions growing, and it's like, whoa, you survived the whole winter. So in this bed I had strawberries growing, and strawberries are still, I uprooted all of them, but it's so funny, strawberries are still trying to grow, and I don't get it. But I have some strawberries growing here, so I'm going to plug this out because it's just funny. I've uprooted so many strawberries. Look at this. Like, they will just grow. They grow so crazy. So let's get rid of that one. Over the soil. Take off all those roots. So this here, I plan to plant just tomatoes. This one over here is tricky. I'm just going to plant more of the... So last year I planted like green scent leaves, like water leaves, like the Nigerian herbs I planted here. So this year I plan to just do the same thing here. Here in this garden bed, this one right here, I plan to plant more herbs. Not herbs, like the cucumbers, the what did I buy? I think I bought, what did I buy? Just basically herbs. Like if I have like, not the lemons wouldn't necessarily go here, but like if I have cucumbers, or I don't really have much, snap peas, all that stuff, that will go here. I have stuff growing here, I don't understand. It's a weed. Yeah, it's weed. So yeah, I I have that going on here. This one back here will be more of the same thing as this one. I already told you this one will be for the green leaves, the water, like maybe spinach and all that stuff, like all the water leaves and the scent leaves and all this Nigerian leaves that I need, they'll be here. Over here, I already told you I'll plant the tomatoes, and then that last one will be for my herbs. See, like right here, right? See how this is like open? I put this weed control to kill the plants and it did work. I think I need to buy more, but I put that there to kill it and it did kind of work. So I need to buy more to cover here and kind of kill the leaves and everything here. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I wanted to create like a pathway. Do you see how like between the garden bed and the gate there's like grass here? This is like where snakes can potentially hide. I don't want that. Do you see that pathway like this? I want to put like something that just covers the grass. Like even here, I saw a snake hiding out here till last year. Just want to cover it so that, yeah, nothing comes here. I have to get rid of those leaves. I have leaves packed back there. I just raked it from the side, so I will have to get rid of that. So maybe I should just do some garden work. Right now the sun is hitting me just right. I have my sunscreen on, so I'm not too worried. This kind of weather, it just makes me want to just get a freaking hammock, because I have hammocks planted by a tree and just like relax, enjoy the sun, but I'm not. So that's my garden for now. I was thinking about adding one more garden bed. I was thinking about it because I have 5 garden beds, but I feel like I need 7. But the only problem with that is like if I get a garden bed, I have to enlarge the gate area. And I don't want to, and it's kind of like where do I actually put it, because I don't want to, yeah, it's a whole process. I was thinking about, yeah, it's a whole process. I don't want to do that, so let's just scratch that idea. But yeah, that's it. Let me go check my grade. After my grade, I'm gonna then, if I got a passing grade, then I can just go ahead and start my seeds. It is hot out here, I'm not lying, it's hot out here. So by the way, I wanted to show you guys this. I have a garden bed here. It's a small little garden bed right here. So what I do, I plant some herbs here because when I'm cooking, it's easier to just run out, flip it, run back in, and start walking all the way to the garden to do that. My garden, you can see it in the corner. My garden's over there, right? So instead of walking all the way over there, I just basically plant some seeds here and I could just go and pluck. I also have another container here. I planted, I think, some kind of herb too. So I'm gonna plant herbs here too as well. Again, there's something growing here. I think that's parsley. It's funny how some things survive the winter. Like, how does that happen? Some herbs survive the winter here. I was like, but it was a rather warm winter, so that explains it. But my goodness, let's go and garden. Okay, so we are in my garage. I have some seedlings going on there. I labeled each carton so I know what's there. I have some there, and then bring out more. I used to have this in my kids' toy, whatever, but I have more seedlings. I need to water this, by the way. So I have more seedlings here. This was an actual spinach case. So it's serving as a greenhouse for me. Do you see? You're actually supposed to keep this closed. So it can serve as a greenhouse. So, which is a little air, but I was supposed to puncture holes in it. But yeah, that's the case. I have that. I need to water all of them. So let me just do that. But yeah, I have a bunch going on. So I want to show you guys 2 things that I bought. This is a starter kit I was talking about when I was telling you about starter kit. It's just a greenhouse kit. You buy from the Soy Starter Seedling, but you can also use anything. Let me show you one thing that I use. I use a carton crate container to start one. So you can use practically anything, doesn't matter. I have to water these things. But yes, I bought that. And then I also bought this for the garden area. It's a deadweed brew. This is, I think it's organic. Yes, it's for organic garden. There's no reason why I would buy it. What was it for? So it's for organic garden. So it's supposed to kill all types of weeds and grass. I'm gonna try it now since it's warm outside and it's not, there's no rain expected today. So I'm gonna try it before I like actually buy more tarp to cover the grass. So let's try that, right? So after that, I want to do my seedlings, but I think I should do it on the deck. These are like green pepper seedlings, labeled it there. But I should basically do the rest of my seedlings on the deck because I really need to get it done no matter what, so might as well. So I'll do that. You guys can watch me as I do that, right? So everything I need is all on that corner for my seedlings. I actually want to check. I'm gonna sit down for 1 minute. Can you see me? Yes, you can. I actually wanted to check to see if my grades came in. Nope, didn't come in yet. Oh yeah, I did. No, I didn't. So I did not get my grades yet. Still waiting. Boo. Thanks so long. Anyways, let's get on with this. I have my soil, I have my starters. I kind of want to sit down and do this video, so pardon me. I'm going to. So I have my soil on here. You guys can't see it, okay. And then I have my starters. What I do want to do is, let's open this. So this is essentially a tray. I have this little trays. Such a trays that I have already. Just line them up side by side. And this serves like a greenhouse. Supposed to cover it. This tray here actually supposed to go in here. Can you guys see what I'm doing? I'm just basically transplanting this to here. This tray. Ooh, the wind is blowing. Blowing. This is going to be a lot of editing I have to do, but it's all worth it, right? So, we have one tray here. So I'm going to start with this tray. I feel like my, I want to get what do you call this on me, but. So also, I also bought this seed starting mix for my regular soil, right? And then I got this it's a mix for starting seeds. So I'm gonna try this. Try this. It has peat moss, which is very good. It has peat moss, which is very good for nutrient balance. It has coconut coir. I love coconut coir. I put that in front of my house as well. As mulch. Instead of mulch, I put coconut coir. It's really good. Organic way to mulch your lawns. And then it has vermiculite, which is like, you know, whenever you see plants and you see those little like white pebble things in the soil, that those are vermiculite, and they basically retain moisture, keeps like your soil moist. So that's it. I also bought these pots. I'm gonna use these for my tomatoes. Again, why I bought these, it's easy once you're seedling, it's easy to take the whole thing and just put it into your soil versus, oh, you have to dig it out and put it into your soil. It's so much easier. So I'm going to do that with this. I also have other containers that I saved. I have some seeds here, but I'm also going to plant more. The seeds that I also bought radishes. Oh my gosh, radish last year grew. There was one radish seed that just popped in my garden and just grew like crazy. So I'm definitely planting radishes. I bought a bunch of also eggplants, tomato, oregano. Those are my herbs. I don't think I'm gonna plant herbs quite yet. They sprout really fast, so I'm gonna wait a little bit. More tomatoes, Roma tomatoes. What else did I get? Chives, some more herbs. Basil, more herbs. Cucumber. So I'm gonna start. I think I want to start the cucumber. So yeah. Actually, you're supposed to plant the seeds indoors, May to June. So I'm on the way to May to June. So I'm not gonna plant the cucumbers there. Maybe we're gonna season that fly. So on the why I like the seeds, the packets, they tell you when to actually plant for each region you're in. I already know when the last frost is going to be. I'm just to ensure that I get some seedlings, right? And then I can plant it and then I can enjoy my harvest, right? Before at least it gets cold and then I don't really get to have the full potential, the full yield of my harvest. So yeah, so that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna do this off camera. It's pretty easy. You just take your soil put in the pack in the little holes, put 2 or 3 seeds in, and water, and that's it. It's not easy. But yeah, catch you guys in my next video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this kind of video, but it's just me starting my garden season for 2023. So have a great day. Also, thank you guys. I see I have every now and then I get new subscribers, so I thank you guys for subscribing. Thank you for watching. I appreciate all of you watching. Continue to watch. I hope you learn a thing or two from my videos. I learn a lot from social media. I don't use social media to consume like nonsensical, if that's a word, to consume nonsense, right? I use it as a learning tool. So hopefully you're learning something from me, and this is just not entertainment, that you're actually getting stuff out from my videos. But yeah, until next time, I'll see you guys soon. Take care. Bye.